Mower meditations.
It started innocently enough. 3 hatchlings from an elementary school science project. They were just baby chickens, little downy fluff balls on stick legs. What could possibly go wrong? No one could have persuaded me that in 3 months' time, the zoning enforcement officer would show up in his police interceptor sedan, and our neighbors would be greeting us with stony silence and the stink eye. Among many other things, I learned that in this era, there is no room for roosters. As tiny chicks, male and female chickens are very hard to tell apart. They look the same, move the same, sound the same, eat the same, and sleep the same. Some old hands say you can tell by the feather patterns, but that's hit or miss. Only time will tell. Rooster behavior is the first clue. One little fluffball is a little more aggressive than the rest. It likes to play fight, follows the flock, and watches observers with a wary eye. It's the first to eat, and when it does, it devours all it can. It grows large, and then it's only a matter of time before it starts to crow. Then, you know. Before long, you have a colorful bird with a long tail, distinct red comb, and stately manner. He throws his weight around, bullies the other chickens, challenges all newcomers, and crows from before dawn to long after dusk, and sometimes late into the night. HOAs and neighbors alike come to hate him. So what's with the roosters? They don't lay eggs. They can be mean, eat too much, get too large, make too much noise, and create chaos and annoyance. Arguably, they're a pretty tough sell. Still, they have a purpose. Certainly you can't have new baby chicks without them. Minus a rooster, all you have is a bunch of inert eggs. Good for frying and baking, but little else. However, beyond fertilization duties, I've observed roosters establish a territory for the flock. They alert the arrival of danger. They defend the hens from predators of all sorts, no matter the size or ferocity. They'll fight to the death in defense of the hens when needed. They also lead the hens on adventures to find new places to graze and to rest. They maintain a balance in the flock. They have a purpose. They have a role. Liabilities aside, they are needed and useful. As the ordnance officer required us to cart our roosters back to the farm and to an uncertain fate, I couldn't help but see a larger picture. Are the objections made to the rooster not similar to those made about masculinity in general? As we read too many articles about modern men and boys in crisis, recoil from too many instances of reactive toxic masculinity destructively on parade nationally and internationally, it's hard not to see a pattern. What is the role for masculinity in these modern times? Modern society prefers our men to be like hens, quiet, productive, and useful. We encourage girls to be strong and boys to be quiet. Women are encouraged to be ballsy and aggressive, and modern men to be sensitive, deferent, if not simply ornamental. It's an interesting time. Roosters were made for a balanced world. They had an important role. However, modern times are not about balance, and so therein lies a fundamental question. In an era where femininity is encouraged to roar, where is a rooster supposed to crow? What is the role for the masculine? Is there no room for roosters? Where lies the balance between masculine and feminine energies? We seem to be searching, but the flock is growing scattered, individuals left isolated and vulnerable, like the divergent hens in my backyard.